Hello?
Hello?
Is this Zach Kerr?
Yeah, this is it.
Thank you again for taking a little time out of your day to do this interview.
Nah, no problem, man. It's, you were interested, and, I like to help out people, any way I can, so
Okay.
it's nothing to me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to me. I enjoy doing this.
Mm. Okay, first question. How did you fall in love with the game of football? Like, how did you know that you wanted to play in the NFL?
Well, it was really, um, it was actually before I even started playing football, I actually fell in love with it. I just like, the idea of being able to kind of, hit people and not get in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's when, playing backyard football and stuff and, kind of being good at it. Even though I was big when I was young, I was, still faster than a lot of the smaller guys. So, I figured if I'm good at backyard football, I might as well try out the actual game for once and actually that's when I fell in love with it. And that's when I felt like everything was everything was going to happen. For me.
Which NFL player did you look up to growing up, and who would you say you model your game after now?
Well, obviously I looked up to Warren Sapp, on the field and the things he did as a football player, and honestly I tried to model my game after him, but I mean just knowing how good and how creative a player he was, that's hard to keep up with. And I'm still growing as a player, still growing as a person. So, at the end of whenever it is, hopefully it's, I play a long career like he did, but hopefully I can attain the same type of goals. I mean, attain the same type of achievements that he did in his career. And that's what I kind of like to, try to be like. Every defensive tackle should want to be like a Hall of Famer. So I have to say Warren Sapp.
What are your strengths and weaknesses as a player?
My strengths are, I think I have. Honestly, I don't think I have too many weaknesses. I think there's some technique things I need to work on as far as, staying low and using my hands a little better. And, that's what a lot of, up and coming defensive tackles need to work on. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a weakness. I just say it's just something that I just need to polish up a little better. And my strengths, I think, I got a pretty good motor for me to be 300 and, 20 plus pounds. And, I think I'm pretty good, at chasing down the ball and, kind of being physical with guys at the line of scrimmage and, stopping the run. So, I mean, and I can also, work well in the passing game, as far as rushing the passer, collapsing the pocket and things like that.
What were you trying to prove to the scouts at the East-West Strong game?
Just that I could play against the quote-unquote, you know, uh, premier competition. Coming from a small school, a lot of guys want to kind of give you he played at a small school, and this, that, and the fourth, he hasn't played against the best competition. So I just wanted to prove to them that I can practice to play against the quote-unquote best competition. I think I handled myself pretty well there, and, represented my university well. So I think I did a pretty good job there.
Describe your NFL Combine experience, and were you pleased by your results?
Um, I'm sorry, repeat the last part of the question?
I said, were you pleased by your results?
Okay, yeah, well, the experience itself was, surreal. Just because that's what you dream of doing when you put a helmet on. You dream of, going to college, playing football well, having a good career in college, and then, going to the NFL Combine and, performing well enough to, kind of get drafted and get your name out there. And, I was pretty pleased with, my performance. Um, obviously I set better goals for myself. Um, but, everything worked out, in his favor. And, coaches and scouts and, GMs and, they were pleased with the way I handled myself and pleased with the way I worked out on and off the field. So, I mean, I couldn't ask for more from the combine.
And how did the team meetings go?
Say it again?
And how did the team meetings go?
Oh, they went pretty well. I met with a few teams, and they kind of talked about things they liked, and asked me about my background and different things like that. So I mean, my team meetings went well. I think my meetings actually went better than my actual workout. So I was pleased with those too.
What was the most memorable moment of your college career?
Uh, my most memorable moment might have been scoring a touchdown in beating House. We beat them it was a dramatic win. We came back in the last 2 minutes of the game. We were down like two touchdowns. came back last 2 minutes of the game and won the game. So that was a pretty memorable moment. So I had to say that, and scoring off my interception.
And who was the best player you faced?
The best player I faced at Delaware was Terrence West. The best player I ever faced in my career, probably Javed Best from Cal a couple years ago.
Why should an NFL team draft you?
Because I'm gonna come to work. I'm gonna come to work for them, and I'm not a me guy. I'm a server. I'm gonna try to lift everybody up around me, whether it's the coaches, the GM, the owner, a practice squad player, first team guy. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm gonna try to make sure everybody around me is better. And if I'm gonna come to work with a good work ethic, and I'm gonna do whatever that organization needs me to do.
Has anyone given you draft advice, like former players?
Yeah, actually, a lot of them have, and they just told me, don't get too caught up in the hype, and that's what a lot of them have told me. Don't listen to a guy with an organization when they say, hey, we're gonna come get you here, because anything happens, they don't really know how the draft is gonna go. I don't know how the draft is gonna go, so they just kind of being patient, staying humble, and expecting the worst and hoping for the best.
One more question here. It's kind of off the football type question, but what is your favorite music and your hobby outside of football?
My favorite music, I like to listen to rap. I listen to a lot of rap and hip hop. Every once in a while, I might throw on some R&B, some slow jams, just to kind of change the pace a little bit. But I like to listen to a lot of rap music, and I think one of my hobbies, honestly, I just picked up a new hobby, and it's building RC cars. And I just ordered my first kit, my first startup kit to start building remote control cars, gas powered remote control cars. So I figured I'm not going to school no more, so I got to pick up a hobby outside of football. So I won't drive myself crazy.
Well, thanks again for the interview, and just good luck to you in the NFL draft.
Oh no, I appreciate your time, man. And
Yeah.
any way I can help, I'll help. And if you need anything else, just let me know.
Okay, thank you.